Politics. It's a contact sport. More elbows than a mosh pit at a Metallica concert. And like any good competition, you need a game plan. You can't just show up with a smile and a wave. Voters, they're like referees. They see through that nonsense faster than a cheap suit at a rainstorm. Winning elections is about strategy. It's about convincing enough people in the right places to put their faith in you. Sounds simple, right? It's not. It's a mix of planning, understanding your audience, and selling your vision better than the other guy. Think of it like a presidential campaign. Except, instead of nuclear launch codes, you're fighting for control of the thermostat. High stakes, folks. High stakes. So, how do you win? First, you've got to understand the rules of the game. And trust me, they're not always fair, and they're definitely not always pretty. But hey, that's politics for ya. Buckle up, Buttercup, we're diving in. Okay, so you want to be the big cheese, the head honcho, the one calling the shots? Well, first things first, you need a plan. Not just any plan, mind you. A plan so cunning, so devious, so brilliant, Sun Tzu would be proud. Okay, maybe not that intense, but you get the idea. Planning in an election is like building a house. You need a blueprint. What are you trying to achieve? What are your goals? Who are you trying to reach? Figure out what you want and how to get it. Then comes the fun part. Resources, money, volunteers, time. These are your tools. Use them wisely. A well-placed ad can work wonders. A team of dedicated volunteers knocking on doors, priceless. But waste those resources and you'll be left with nothing but empty pockets and a face full of regret. Remember, hope isn't a strategy. Wishing upon a star won't win you an election. You've got to put in the work, folks, the hard work, the kind that makes you sweat and lose sleep and question your sanity. But hey, nobody said it was going to be easy. They said it would be worth it. You can have the best plan, the most money, and the snazziest slogans, but if you don't know your audience, you're toast. Politics, my friends, is about people. Understanding them, connecting with them, and convincing them that you're the answer to their prayers, or at least their problems. Think of your electorate as a giant, messy family reunion. You've got your crazy uncles, your gossiping aunts, your cousins who think they're rock stars. You've got to figure out how to talk to each of them, how to appeal to their hopes and dreams and fears. This is where research comes in. Data is your friend. Polls, demographics, even social media trends, they all paint a picture of who your voters are and what makes them tick. Use this information wisely and you'll be speaking their language in no time. Remember, a one-size-fits-all approach rarely works in politics. Tailor your message. Speak to the issues that matter to the people you're trying to reach. Show them you understand their concerns and you're more likely to win their trust and their votes. All right, you've got your plan, you know your audience, now it's time to put on a show. Campaigning is where the rubber meets the road, where all your hard work comes together in a glorious, chaotic, and sometimes cringe-worthy spectacle. Think of it like a political circus, but instead of elephants balancing on balls, you've got candidates juggling promises, dodging scandals, and trying to look presidential while kissing babies. Please, for the love of all that is holy, don't drop the babies. This is your chance to connect with voters on a personal level. Rallies, town halls, meet and greets. These are your opportunities to shake hands, kiss babies carefully, and convince people that you're not just a name on a ballot, but a real human being who understands their problems. But it's not just about showing your face, you've got to have a message. A clear, concise and compelling message that resonates with voters. And you've got to deliver it with passion, conviction, and maybe even a little bit of humour. After all, nobody likes a boring politician. Section 5, The Art of the Deal, Lobbying 101. Now, this next part might seem a little shady. Lobbying, whispering in the ears of power. It's the part they don't tell you about in civics class. But guess what? It's a reality of politics. Think of it like this. You're a kid trying to convince your parents to buy you that new video game. You've got to make your case. You've got to highlight the benefits, educational value. Downplay the negatives, it's only a little bit violent. And maybe even sweeten the deal with a little bribe. I'll do the dishes for a month. Lobbyists are like professional persuaders. They know how to navigate the corridors of power. how to influence decision makers and how to get things done. Or at least how to make it seem like they're getting things done. Now, I'm not saying all lobbying is bad. Sometimes it's about advocating for important causes, representing the interests of groups who might not otherwise have a voice. But it's a slippery slope, my friends. Always remember, transparency is key. And when in doubt, just follow the money. Section 6, Obama 08, Yes We Did with a Plan. Remember Barack Obama's 2008 campaign? It was like watching a political masterclass. Hope, change, a message that resonated with millions. But behind the scenes, it was a well-oiled machine fueled by strategy and executed with military precision. Obama's team understood the power of data. They used it to target voters, tailor their message and get people to the polls. They harnessed the power of social media, mobilizing volunteers and creating a grassroots movement the likes of which we'd never seen before. But it wasn't just about technology. Obama connected with voters on an emotional level. He inspired hope, promised change, and offered a vision for a better future. He made people believe that, yes, we can. Obama's victory wasn't just about him. It was about the team he built, the strategy they crafted, and the way they executed it flawlessly. It was a testament to the power of planning, organization, and a little bit of hope. Section 7, The Iron Lady's Playbook, Thatcher's 1979 triumph, Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady, a woman who knew what she wanted and wasn't afraid to go after it. Her 1979 victory was a watershed moment in British politics, a testament to her unwavering determination and strategic brilliance. Thatcher understood the importance of image. She cultivated a persona of strength, conviction, and no-nonsense leadership. She appealed to traditional values, promising to restore order and prosperity to a nation grappling with economic uncertainty. Her campaign was relentless. She crisscrossed the country, delivering speeches, meeting voters, and hammering home her message of economic reform and national revival. She didn't shy away from confrontation, engaging in fierce debates and dismantling her opponents with her trademark wit and intellect. Thatcher's victory wasn't just about her policies. It was about her ability to connect with voters on an emotional level, to tap into their anxieties and aspirations. It was a masterclass in political strategy, branding, and the power of sheer willpower. Section 8. Modi's Mantra, Connecting with the Masses, Narendra Modi. The name itself evokes strong reactions, but love him or hate him, you can't deny his political acumen. His 2014 victory in India was nothing short of a landslide, a testament to his ability to connect with the masses and mobilize support on an unprecedented scale. Modi's campaign was a masterclass in grassroots politics. He traveled to every corner of the country, holding rallies, addressing public meetings, and connecting with voters on a personal level. He spoke their language, understood their concerns, and offered them a vision of development and prosperity. He leveraged technology like never before, using social media to bypass traditional media channels and communicate directly with voters. He created an online army of supporters who amplified his message and spread the word far and wide. Modi's victory wasn't just about his message or his use of technology. It was about his ability to create a narrative, a story that resonated with millions of Indians who saw in him a leader who understood their aspirations and could deliver on his promises. Section 9, Boris and Brexit. Riding the wave, Boris Johnson. The name conjures up images of tousled hair, gaffes, and a healthy dose of controversy. His 2019 victory was a testament to his ability to tap into the zeitgeist, to ride the wave of populism and deliver on a single divisive issue, Brexit. Johnson's campaign was laser-focused on one thing: getting Brexit done. He hammered home this message relentlessly, appealing to voters who were frustrated with the political deadlock and eager for a resolution. He promised to take back control and restore British sovereignty, tapping into a deep-seated sense of national pride. He was aided by a divided opposition and a media landscape that often seemed more interested in personality than policy. He played the role of the anti-establishment figure, the outsider who could shake things up and deliver on the will of the people. Johnson's victory was a testament to the power of simplicity, repetition, and a healthy dose of populism. He understood the mood of the electorate and crafted a message that resonated with their frustrations and aspirations. Section 10. The final word, it's about winning people. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in winning elections. We've covered everything from planning and strategizing to campaigning and lobbying. We've seen how historical figures like Obama, Thatcher, Modi and Johnson used these tactics to achieve victory. But remember, politics is a constantly evolving game. What worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. The key is to be adaptable, to understand the mood of the electorate, and to craft a message that resonates with their hopes, fears and aspirations. And most importantly, don't forget to have a little fun along the way. After all, politics might be serious business, but that doesn't mean it can't be entertaining. Now go out there and win one for the Gipper, or for yourself, whatever works.